Morning everyone, my name is BHUTANI and I'm going to present a PPT on the topic steps in selling process. There are 7 steps in selling process starting from prospecting and qualifying. Prospect is a potential buyer. Prospecting is the first stage of selling process. Prospecting is the lifeblood of sales because it identifies potential customers. A steadily growing list of qualified prospects is important for reaching the sales targets. Who is a good prospect? A good prospect is someone who has a problem that the product can solve efficiently and cost effectively. A good prospect has a goal, purpose, or need that the company product can help to achieve. A good prospect has the power to make buying decision. A good prospect is someone who likes the salesman, the company, as well as their product. A good product prospect is a center of influence, someone who can open the doors for other prospects. A good prospect is easy to sell and service. Pre-approach. The pre-approach steps of selling process includes information gathering activities necessary to learn relevant fact about the prospect. It is an effort to get the details regarding the prospect, such as his ability, need, authority, accessibility to buy. It is a closer look of prospects, likes and dislikes, taste, habit, financial status, social esteem, material status, family background, etc. Importance of pre-approach. Pre-approach helps in saving valuable time, effort, and energy. Means it also helps in pre-approach makes the salesperson more confident and enthusiastic. Pre-approach enables a salesperson to know beforehand about the needs and requirements of the prospects in the most detailed manner possible. By pre-approach, the salesperson knowledge about the prospect is considerably enhanced as the salesman has prior information about the financial status, likes, dislikes, taste. He is likely to commit least number of mistakes at the subsequent stages of sales presentation. Approach, it means coming to direct contact with the prospects. It involves meeting the salesperson, makes face to face contact with the prospect to understand him better. With this, stand the prospect from their opinion that the salesperson has really something to offer. Success follows those salesperson who are in possession of courage, courtesy, and also the ability to win confidence. So it's important stage in selling process that the salesperson approaches the prospect confidently and makes a good impact. Importance of approach is one of the most important stages in selling process. It is correct to say that a sale is won or lost during the approach. During the first few times of the approach, the prospect decides whether he will buy or not. The importance of approach varies with the type of selling. For example, while selling cheap and necessary articles, the importance of approach is comparatively less, whereas for selling costly and luxurious goods and services, the importance of the approach is very high. Approach is most vital for the success or failure of the firm because it directly contributes to increased sale or decline in sale. It helps in throwing out competition. Modern people are too busy that they have little time to know in detail about the products, new innovation, new features, latest development. Though approach prospects are able to get all sorts of information from the salesperson. Presentation. Good presentation is an important as a good product. The significance of a good presentation of the product can be gawked from the fact that many a time an attractively packed presentation is sufficient to sell the product. Essential of good presentation involves presentation must create a good impression in the mind of the prospect or in the mind of the customer that he feels that he's being dealt with the care and undertaking. The salesperson should explain the product with the features and price advantages to the customer in simple and easy terms. The presentation can also be given through models, slides, pictures, and videos to make the presentation interesting. As an intelligent salesman should stress on high points of his offering rather than pointing out the negative of the rivals. Half the battle is won if salesman is able to make the product appeal to the customer's senses. Objection handling. Prospect usually show resistance against buying products by pointing out real or imaginary hurdles and by voicing objections. In other words, objections are the feeling of disapproval or discontent raised by the prospects. It has been highly rightly pointed out that without handling objections, the salesman is not able to make a sale to the prospects. Therefore, the success of salesman depends on how well we handle the objections efficiently and tactfully. Hence, raising objections are normal and common from the point of view of the salesman. Reason for objection: people normally pose objection so that they display resistance to new and unfamiliar idea and goods. Therefore, many consumers objections on normal course. Certain prospect raise objection as they are not 100% sure about the product or service offered. They are only partially satisfied and are waiting for more explanation, classification, additional features in the sales proposal. Under certain instances, the prospect raise objection either to postpone buying or because the prospects lack the required purchasing power. Some prospects find objections as a means to avoid salesmen. Various objections and handling techniques. Objection on price. Cheaper variants of same product can be shown. Cash memo or invoice of previous customer can be shown. Discount can be offered. Objection on quality. Reference of permanent customer can be provided. Special features should be compared with competitor. Objection on payment. All product can be offered on credit so that the customer can bill her. Both cash and credit options should be available to the customers. EMI should also be given to the customer. All payment methods like internet banking, NEFT, RTGR, MPS, and approach with payments such as BHIM, UPI, Paytm, PhonePe, Tej, etc. should be accepted. Objection on timing of purchase. Incentive should could be provided for inducing on-spot purchase. Salesperson must exaggerate the inconvenience of not buying on spot. Objection on after sales services. Free servicing coupon can be given. The salesman must give his contact number and office address. Closing the sale. This is the last stage and the most crucial stage for a salesman. The whole exercise because become useless if this sale does not take place. The main aim of the close is to convince the prospect to sign the order form or to place an order immediately rather than the in future. Type of close: action close, benefit close, direct close, urgency close, gift close, alternative close, suggestion close, or action close. Follow up or after sale services. Post purchase follow up is very important in building customer confidence and long term relationship with the company. The moment the sale closes, he should not think that relationship is closed. Rather, close is just the beginning of the relationship. The salesperson contacts customers to learn if there are any problem and answer and any question that customer does. He also contact customers regularly to ascertain that they are happy with their purchase and offer services. Steps in after sales serving techniques: connect with customers, provide necessary support, replacement of the product, frequent feedback, annual maintenance calls, exchange policies. Thank you everyone. Hope you would have liked this PPT.